Hi, I'm Bob with Wolfe Ridge. Well, I waited a little bit too long to get the Wolfe Ridge Wednesday video done, so I'm doing this on Wednesday in the rain, but I wanted to get it done for you guys, and I wanted to show you some of the stuff that will be leaving here in the next 7 to 10 days. Mainly, we have a big amount of the IC-16s that are ready to ship now, and more going through final assembly right now. We had a little bit of a longer lead time on some components for those IC-16s. So if you were waiting an extended period of time for your IC-16, we want to apologize for that, and also thank you for your patience and your continued trust in us here at Wolfe Ridge. We're doing our best to get those supply chain issues handled, and you know, it's a little bit stressful when you rely on another source who might be relying on another source. So we got to think of components that we're ordering, and in order for that company to produce those components, they're relying on another place to provide a material for those components. So everything kind of has a chain reaction. But we're putting processes and procedures in place to improve throughput at the factory here and to also keep those parts on hand. And with that said, I'm going to take you for a walk around and show you some of the IC-16s that are leaving, because I've got just about every color and configuration of these machines leaving right now. Right behind me, here's an IC-16 with the wheel kit on it. And right next to it is the standard IC-16. And both of these are that olive green color, RAL 6003. And want to show you what we have done also. We made a change because the hydraulic motor for the ICs was originally on this side of the IC. And while that worked, we found that it was pretty close to the operator when they were using a vertical splitter, and we found that it was pretty tight fit to the fenders on the HOs and the SHOs. So we decided to put it on the opposite side, because realistically, once you get this set up to your machine, you will dial in your speed via that flow control, and you'll kind of set it and forget it. So that is a change now. All of them will be on this side of the infeed conveyor hopper. So that should help give a little bit more space for the operator if it's going on a vertical, and it should help you get closer to an HO or an SHO and still be out of harm's way as well. Most of our customers are loading these from this side, and you know, rarely would you be right down there with a piece of equipment. But anyway, this whole side now has nothing on it that could get damaged by a piece of wood. There's another look at that wheel kit. This has got it's a hay wagon style. So we've got 2 axles, 4 wheels. These spindles here rotate, but you can also pin them in a straight position if you wanted to. And you do still have height adjustment. You can see here we've got the IC as low as it will go with the wheel kit on, and the stationary version right here without the wheel kit, that's as low as that will go. Now let's go take a look at a few more. So these 2 are ready to ship. They are heading out. Got a few more back here, and it's hard to tell, but this right here is not our standard red. It's kind of hard to tell in videos and photos. Our standard red is right there. I don't know if you can really tell the difference here in the video, but this is called brown red, RAL 3011 if I recall correctly. And there is a matching vertical splitter for this IC. I will get to that later in this video. And then over here is another one of those olive green, RAL 6003. That's got the overflow sidewall kit on it on one side. And back here, this is our standard red. I don't know if you can really tell the difference. You can kind of see it here. So brown red, standard red. And this one's got the wheel kit on it and the overflow sidewall on one side. And this one was made before we made that change with the motor. So you can see the motor for this one is still on that side. I'm getting soaked out here, but this camera is still holding up. So I'm going to walk to the front here where we have a bunch of stuff that just got back from powder coat and show you a few more of the colors. And of course, those ones are not built yet, but we have all the components to do the final assembly on those, which is happening very soon here. There were probably 4 more of those back there earlier today, and there was a semi that left earlier today also. So I missed the opportunity to get a picture of all of those. So over here we have another colorful selection. I didn't see an orange one today, but here we've got our standard blue, the gunmetal gray, our standard red, another standard red, the standard blue. The blue looks just awesome. I mean, honestly, all these colors really do, but the blue I just don't see as often, and it's pretty cool to see that. Another olive green one. We got another olive green, another blue, another gunmetal one. So these will all be going through the shop very soon here and getting final assembly completed, which consists of getting, of course, the shafts put on, the chains, and now we're using those zinc plated paddles so they won't rust. And it's a replaceable paddle as well. Rather than being welded on, if something was to happen, you're able to unbolt the IC paddle and get a replacement. So far that has not been a thing, but it's something that is available for the future. All right, back inside the building, right inside a 35 HO in the standard red. And again, I'm trying to get a comparison. There's that brown red. So that customer is getting that brown red IC-16 as well as that 17 VS Power Beyond. And this thing turned out really good. I still say that the videos and photos do not do it justice, but it really looks good. And so this ends up with a 3.5 second cycle time, Honda V-twin, electronic governor, EFI, you know, all the controls are right here for it. 180-degree log lift, and of course the Power Beyond function. And with the 17 VS and the VS Power Beyond, we have the table out just a little bit that way so that we can brush right into a conveyor, run it any way you want, either perpendicular or right in line with the machine. This is going to look really good together with that IC. Coming over here to a few of the machines that are in QC. These just need to go through the quality control checklist before they are ready to ship. 17 VSC here. That's one with the 24-inch stroke, so you can see that's a lot taller beam on there. And check this 35 SHO out with the IGX 800 package, which has a 38-gallon-minute hydraulic pump on it. This bright white really looks sharp with the black and the red. And we've had a few other customers order white splitters, and it's really not a hard thing to keep clean. You would think that it would be, but it's really not too bad. Back in the corner, 35 SHO, olive green, right up front. Still one of the most popular machines, our 28 Pro, also in olive green. Back outside I go to show you some more of the machines that are ready to head out the door. Now a lot of these are pre-sold customer units, and a lot of them are heading to dealers. This was a little fuller earlier this morning, but I missed that semi getting loaded up. There's an orange machine. Gray VS, orange VSC, and somebody ordered another one of that moss green. This is the same color as the Firewood kindlets and splitters, and this really looks cool. Again, the camera I don't think does it real justice. Seeing it in person is so much different than what it looks like on the screen, but this is a really cool color. All right, I'm gonna get back into the building and get out of the rain. Something to think about if you are looking to get a Wolfe Ridge machine picked up at one of the fall trade shows. Right now is already the time to start thinking about that. Our lead times are still about 14 to 16 weeks, and we've got machines in the schedule already for the upcoming Boonville show in New York, Great Lakes in Green Bay, North Star Grand Rapids, and we just built the set list for the Paul Bunyan show in Ohio in October. So if you're looking for a machine to pick up at one of the shows, you can save some money on the freight as long as you let us use it at the show. That's the deal. You get free shipping to the show then. We use it at the show other customers, people can order from it. Also, you get to go to a trade show and have a little bit of fun. Firewood Industry is a great one to be part of. If you'd like more information on any of the Wolfe Ridge products, including our pricing, tech specs, photos, videos, dealer locator, and of course that event schedule, please check out our website, www.wolferidgemfg.com. You can give us a call or send us an email. I'll make sure to leave those links in the description. Want to thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for the support. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on what's next at Wolfe Ridge.